Hello everyone and welcome back to the realm and the wonderful world of Crusader Kings 2. Once again we are using the Game of Thrones modification, and in case you don't know, my name is Burton. Now come on and join me at the centre of the world. Welcome to Qarth. Now there's something's happened over in Meereen. The great masters of Meereen weep as a dragon queen has conquered the largest of the three great slaver cities. She now sits at the apex of the Great Pyramid and Essos wonders who is next. The Temple of the Graces bear the prayers of the Graces, and I doubt her rule is as stable as she would have us believe. No doubt the sons of Harpy will work to undermine her, but no one knows who is the head of that particular snake. Some believe it to be Hizdar Zolorak, but he appears to be spending the majority of his time trying to woo the woman into his bed and into marriage. He's been noted as saying, "Before you came to Meereen, it was dying. Our rulers were old men with withered cocks, and crones who puckered cunts were dry as dust. They sat atop their pyramids sipping apricot wine and talking of the glories of the old empire, whilst the centuries slipped by and the very bricks of the city crumbled all around them. Custom and caution had an iron grip upon us until you awakened us with your fire and blood. A new time has come, and new things are possible." So that's what Hizdar is actually saying, but given how well Astapor has fared after the Queen conquered them, I very much doubt the future is bright for them. But when you look at these three cities, each one has been conquered, each one has lost quite a few slaves. That gives us opportunity that we have already seized upon. We are in the middle of our second slave raid, and this time it appears as if we are meeting more resistance. As you can see, there's an army that has actually jumped up on our eastern borders. Now their general Sikra just sits there and waits, but what exactly is he waiting for? Well, let's see. We're currently in Sandroad. My main army of Master Xandro, he is there besieging the city. We've got our reinforcements, some 4,800 men coming up behind, and they are still not doing anything. There we go, we've had a victory there. So one of the lands has fallen to us on Sands Road, and yet their army sits still, sits quiet, nothing is happening. Well, it looks like Master Hizdar, his approaches have not gone too well. With good old Queen Daenerys, he's been imprisoned. I wonder how he's going to get himself out of this one. Meanwhile, she's not taken a new husband yet. And apparently she doesn't like us. Probably because I've imprisoned her child. Or I attempted to anyway. And by child, she means her dragon. Okay, so we've taken Sands Road. The army sits and waits. We're gonna go and progress around. We're gonna go to Baishabad itself. Sand Road fell a lot sooner than I thought it would be. Oh, the Lords of Meereen have approved the institution of the Law of Low Faith Authority Law. Okay. Means nothing to us right this moment. As you can see, we've currently got a siege going on. That's where they're going. All their armies are on the move. Oh, they were. Gonna have to keep an eye on this down here. So Osnak has just been ransomed. Osnak Zopal, let's have a look at you. Hardly worth a ransom by the look of you. Ooh, Belicio is now known as the Wicked. So he's the Prince of the Spices. Right, so we've arrived in Baishabad. We don't have enough men. We're going to have to wait. I'm inclined to go and crush this army. The fact that they decided to try and raise it against us shows that we've been giving them too much room to gather these troops. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to go and dismantle this army one way or another. Now they've only got 6,500, and the majority of them are heavy and light infantry, whereas with ourselves we're a fairly even mix. We do have a lot of heavy infantry as well. So I plan on using that to our advantage. Now let's just get everyone all together, get our forces joined up, and then we'll begin the long march through the desert. And we're off. Xandro is going to lead. We've got... in fact, let's click on the man. So this is the man we have leading our forces, Master Xandro of the Port of Qarth. He's very good at martial, strong. What? He's become the new Prince of the 13. Right, we're going to have to keep our eye on him. There's so many different factions we have going on in Qarth, and if we are to proceed with our plan to grow, we're going to have to keep these factions at bay. Speaking at bay, we're in trouble here. We've got a siege going on. How many men can we muster? No one, because we've got them all with us. Not to panic. We've got 9,000. This war should be over as soon as we crush these. He's making a lot of appointments there. Possibly getting some people on his side. Oh, where have they gone to? Ah, we've just ended inconclusively. That's a shame. Couldn't get there in time. So what we'll do is we'll get our armies back to friendly territory. You can see our friendly territory is right there. And then we are still waiting for this woman here to get us a claim on Vahar. It's taking so much time. We need to get ourselves a new one. Do we dare put Belisha of the Spices in control of our money? No, we'll put Nisos there. At least he has a positive opinion of us. There we go, so we're back. Let's disband that a little bit. Aegon Targaryen invades. A young silver-haired man has landed in Westeros, claiming to be Aegon, true-born son of Rhaegar Targaryen and the rightful king of the Seven Kingdoms. It's widely believed that he perished at the Red Keep at the hands of Sir Gregor Clegane during the War of the Usurper, along with his sister Rhaenys and their mother Elia of Dorne. It is purported that it was not Aegon who perished there, but some peasant baby who was put in Aegon's place. Now this claimant lands and he has the Golden Company at his back. Let's see what the Mother of Dragons thinks about that. So it's Captain Harry Strickland of the Golden Company who's with him. What I say, let's go for long live the true king. We are no friends to Daenerys. Look at all this. What is going on in Yunkai? Yunkai has declared war. It's Daenerys. It's Yunkish war to enslave Meereen, so Daenerys is in trouble. Well, I'd like to say I told you so, and I certainly just did. Have we got someone here? There he is. Let's keep an eye on this Lord Aegon, should we say. Meanwhile over here, we're gonna have to, is it worth us joining in this little battle? I think not. So the Lazarene have joined in. There's barely enough of them to do anything. We will do them a favour, and we will take care of the Lazarene. Prince of the Tourmaline Brotherhood, you will go, do what you can. But this is certainly interesting, so let's have a look what we have here. So Barristan Stelmy appears to be leading it, and we've got Captain Darion Naharis of the Stormcrows. They're going out to meet an army, well, an army that's not going to be big enough. I wonder if it's worthwhile. Are the dragons big enough? Let's have a look. Perhaps we can seek some advantage from this. 3 years old. Just classify as a liberator. We're going to wait and watch. We still have a lot to wait upon because we are waiting for the claims, as we have been for a good while now. We may have to change target. Oh, here we go. To the most illustrious Pureborn Mathis II, the good burghers of the 13 are barely able to pay their taxes. Our coffers are empty. I humbly ask you to lower the tax rates for your city. Your humble servant, Prince Bellisio II. Can we afford that? We're going to have to do that. We're going to have to get the man on side as best we can. Righteous imprisonment, what is going on? Known plots. So a lot of people are plotting to get ourselves a new Master of Coin. They want Azir to be there. We will send word just to cease all this silliness. We're in the middle of we're trying to take out some Lazarine. Hizdar has been released. What is... Oh my god, she has gone and married Hizdar. What is that going to do for the war? Major battle's going to go on here. They barely have enough people. I think she will take that one. There we go, it's begun. So Lord Carvo, he's just received reinforcements as well. Is it enough? The army of Bartenson is, well, they're well trained, look at that. They've just smashed it straight away. But where does the Queen sit? Is she still a Marine? She's not at court. She's vanished. Hizdar rules in her name. The Lazarine have disappeared. We're not going to chase them. Let's get back. At the age of 20, Lord Aegon of Rain House died in battle against King Stannis. Well, that was over very quickly indeed, so Stannis has cemented his rule over in Westeros. We could take some lessons from the man. Unfortunately, he's incapable. He must have suffered a grievous war wound as well. So who's ruling his name? Melisandre. She's ruling Westeros in Stannis' name. Some have always said that she ruled the man. Now there's your proof. Okay, I tire of waiting for Vahar. Woolen, you're far better. We shall change this. And we're going to go for a claim. We're going to do it in Pharos. And hopefully this will happen fast. We need a new spy master. We've got another guy called Woolen. So we'll take him best we can. We'll build a spy network. It'll be in Marine. I want to know what's happening. They've got a vast amount of armies. Who's come down now? Queen Daenerys has turned up. Now this offers us an opportunity. We could sit by and do nothing, And Daenerys Targaryen would probably defeat these, she certainly has the numbers. Or we can gather our forces, jump in our boats, and sail to Slavers Bay. We can rally 9 or 10,000, but then what does it get us in the end? It actually gets us nothing. So is it really worthwhile doing? I don't think so. I think we're going to save our strength. If the Yunkai are wanting to throw all of their men after them, then by all means they can do so. And we can't do anything in regards to that, and one of the larger battles is beginning. The army of Queen Daenerys is actually going to get beaten here. It has. The army of Artus and Selmy is remaining where it is. Well, let's have a look at see if we've got any news that's come in. Private Pre has been imprisoned by the Merchant Prince. Can we arrange for his release? No, we cannot. Well, Private Pre must have done something interesting. Let's keep an eye on the man. So, Queen Daenerys Targaryen has made Archibald, the big man. He's the Yormwood. He's one of the guys who reportedly came over with Quentin Martell. It looks as if he stayed, so he's still there. This war is going to be fairly drawn out. So, in regards to that, I'm going to leave things off here. So, what I want you to do now, guys, is I want you to make a decision in this series. Our decision is this. Are we happy to remain in our lands, wait for claims to go ahead and press the claims? Or should we sail with full force to Meereen and help destroy the last Targaryen?